As the war in Iran persists, we could see a major disruption in the global supply chain. It could lead to not only rising fuel prices, but also a surge in prescription drug prices. KXAN's Sally Hernandez talked to an expert on pharmaceuticals to get a closer look.
Let's talk about what's happening in Iran and how that could potentially raise some prices on prescription drugs. What do we know about that?
So right now, the Strait of Hormuz is partially closed. And as you know, a lot of oil flows through there. Not just a lot of oil, a lot of goods. And one of the issues is that many of the medicines that we take, a lot of people take medicines for, thyroid, for asthma, for cholesterol. Those medications need to be made using petroleum. They're petrochemicals. Like a lot of things in society, we're a petrol-based world, petrol-based economy. And so a lot of these drugs are petrochemicals. So to make the ingredients, to make the drugs, you need petroleum. So if you have a difficult time getting oil to pass through, especially to China, you're going to see potentially a real increase in cost for these drugs. Now, remember, most of the drugs that people are on in America are actually generic drugs. We talk a lot about drug pricing in America, and we're worried about drug pricing, but actually 80% of the drugs that people are on, they're generics. They're pennies on the dollar. But a lot of them come from places like China, Mexico, right?
And as an expert in pharmaceuticals, what are you watching closely as this all unfolds?
Well, one of the biggest things I think is ultimately what is this going to mean to pharmaceutical companies as a whole, and what is it going to mean to generic companies? When I say pharma companies, I'm talking more about the branded drugs. For the branded drugs, I'm not as concerned. Many of those newer drugs are specialty drugs, biologics, so they're different. Biologics are just big molecule drugs, and I'm sure you probably heard of a lot of them, like they're injected, like a Humira, for example, is an injectable. So again, they have diversified split supply chains, so I'm not as concerned. But for the generic manufacturers, I think figuring out ways to have a supply chain that's more reliant on the US is going to be very, very important.